booktubers, welcome back to Beauty and the Book, and today I have a haul for you guys. So as I said in my March wrap up and April TBR, I will be doing a haul, and this is it right here. This is what you've been waiting for. I love hauls, I love bookshelf tours, but I can't do that because I don't have a complete shelf full of books. But I do have a haul for you guys, and I love watching hauls just so I know what to get next, because I know whenever I finish a book and I'm done with all my books, I don't know what to get next. So I love watching hauls, and I hope you guys do too. So without further ado, let's get into this. And this is in no way in any order in how I bought them or anything like that. This is just how I took them off my shelf and put them in a pile, and I'm picking them up and showing you guys. And also at the end I do have an unboxing for you guys. So this is going to be a sort of haul slash unboxing haul. Yeah, let's get into it. So the first book that I picked up was Anna and the French Kiss, and this is by Stephanie Perkins, and I've heard so many great things about this, and I really wanted to get this because I wanted something to fall in love with and something to just be really cute and just romantical, even though it's not a word, but I'm gonna use it because romantical is cool. And I've heard so many great things about this, and I want to read this so bad. I also want to read Lola and the Boy Next Door. And also, I did not know that there is Isla and the Happily Ever After. I did not know there was a third book. I knew there was two, but I did not know there was three. So I'm really excited to read these. Well, this, and then if I really like it, then I'll get Lola and the Boy Next Door. Yeah. The next book that I picked up was Delirium by Lauren Oliver, and I really wanted to read this series because I've heard so many great things about it. First of all, I feel like everything that you see on my channel is going to be something I've heard great things about because that's what I go by. So yeah, but I bought this also because I love Lauren Oliver's writing. It's just amazing. I read Before I Fall and I loved it. I didn't finish reading it, but I got through most of it, and I was like in awe with her writing. It was just so well written that I loved it. So I knew I was gonna love her writing. I just wanted to see if the whole storyline was just as great. Like, it was just good. So I'm really excited to read this, and hopefully I can read the entire trilogy. I can read the entire trilogy if I really like this book. The next two books I bought you also saw in my March wrap up in April TBR, and these are the Monument 14 books. Sorry, they're switched up. Monument 14 books. So this is the first one. This is Monument 14 and Monument 14 Sky on Fire, and it is called Monument 14 because it is about 14 kids that get stranded in a greenway in Monument, Colorado, and they're the 14 kids that survived this freakish accident. So it starts off with a hailstorm, and then somehow chemicals break out within a lab nearby, and it causes people to go crazy depending on their blood types, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of like the zombie apocalypse, but not, because some people react differently. Some people just blister up and die, other people freak out and start killing people, and other people will just have reproductive failure, so they can't have kids or any sexual interaction. Yeah, weird. But I read this one and I finished this on April 1st, and I loved it, and I cannot wait to finish the second one. I think it's just a duology. I'm not sure. I think it is, because I think this might have just came out. I'm not sure, but I gotta check on that. But I'm really excited, even though some parts of it, well, okay, I'm not even going to get into this because I have a whole review on my blog, which I'll link down below, and I will also be doing a review on this book hopefully soon. The next book I bought was Illusion, and this is by Claudia Gabriel. I don't know how to pronounce this. Claudia Gabriel and Cheryl Clam. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this right. And okay, first, let's just look at the cover. Like, it's just so beautiful. Like, it's so gorgeous. Like, I just love this. It's just, I don't know why, it just looks very magical and, you know, awesome. But this is basically about this girl named Illusion. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I hope that's how you pronounce her name. Illusion? I don't know. But her father creates this whole device that instead of living your own life, you're just basically put on this, I don't want to say chair, but like this like little invention that he created, and instead of going out and seeing the world, they show you the world through a virtual illusion. That's why it's called Illusion, and that's why her name's Illusion. And I don't know, but she's trying to get to the bottom of things. She's wondering if like the illusion is actually what is out there, or it's just what they want them to see, and they're actually hiding things from the people. So I'm really excited about this. I saw this in somebody else's haul, and I saw it, and when I read the synopsis of it, I was just like, whoa, this sounds really good. So hopefully it is as good as it sounds. The next book I finally got, because I finally found the collector's edition when I wasn't so like all that jazzed for this book. I saw the collector's edition so many times, but I didn't get it. My friend was like, you need to get it, you need to get it, you need to read it. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to read it. But then I heard that everybody loved it, so I picked it up, and it is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And I know you've heard so many great things about this. My mom already read it. I lent it to her because I was reading Mortal Instruments, which I'm still reading, and I'm sad to say that I'm still reading it and I haven't finished it. I need to finish it, hopefully tonight, probably not, hopefully soon. But I really wanted to read this, but I wanted to get the collector's edition because it just looks so much cooler, like, doesn't it? And okay, let's just take a moment of silence for the John Green signature on the front, which you can't even see because of my lighting. But it's there, I can assure you, it's there. The next book I bought was Half Bad by Sally Green, and I bought this mainly because of the cover. Does that look like a face? Oh, it's a face! How can I not have noticed that? Like, how could I have just... What the heck? How did I just notice that that's a face? Anyway, I bought this mainly because of the cover, but I also heard the synopsis about this, and I was like, I need to pick this up, but not yet, because I'm pretty sure the hardcover will still be out, and you know, it just came out, and everybody's been raving about it, but I needed to read these other books first. And I was gonna get this for sure. Like, I was just like, this sounds really good. Like, I really want to read this. And also, the cover is just, I mean... The next book I got was Entwined by Heather Dixon, and I saw this on Goodreads, and I just had to pick it up. I had been dying to put this in my Barnes & Noble basket, but when I saw it at Barnes & Noble the other day, I was like, let's just get it, because I know I'm gonna read it, because, like, it just sounds interesting. Sounds mystical, and... Did I just say mystical, really? Really, Kayla? Okay. The next book I got was White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I saw this by A Book Utopia, aka Sasha, and I was intrigued by her explanation of it, her review of it, and I was just really wanting to read this because it sounded good, it sounded awesome, and the fact that what really caught me was that she said, the cover really has nothing to do with the book. Well, I mean, it does, sort of, I guess. But when you see it, you're thinking of like, oh, cool, like, these people are probably just in love. But no one meant, like, it doesn't anywhere here mention that if she were to kiss a human, she would suck their soul and kill them. So, yeah, like, just looking at this, I'm like, okay, this is just another romance novel or something, you know, like something like Twilight, maybe. No, it's like... very adventurous, and she's actually choosing between two different guys. A gargoyle, right? No, but she basically has to choose between the good guy and the bad guy, but if she goes with the good guy, she can kill him, but if she goes with the bad guy, she can't kill him, but they can cause major destruction. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. The last book I got at Barnes & Noble was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and I did mention this in my April TBR. I really want to read this. Ever since I've heard everybody talk about it on YouTube, I'm like, this is probably going to be one of those books that I'm just going to be smiling through the entire thing and like, oh my gosh, like this is, yes, like this is just awesome. So I'm really excited to read this. I am planning on getting to this at the end of the month. Just because of the way I tried to plan out my books so I can read them a certain way. Hopefully it goes to plan, but I know I'm just gonna want to read this already, and this is just so awesome. Alright, so technically the last thing that I got from Barnes & Noble, it's not a book, but it's similar to a book, and it is my Nook. So I already have an iPad, but I really wanted something small that could fit in my hand because my iPad, it's an iPad 2, it's not an iPad mini. So I got a Nook, and I already have a couple books on there. Books that I have on there now are City of Bones, because if I don't like feel like taking the book everywhere with me, I just take my Nook and read it. or like when I'm going to bed, I'll read it through the Nook. And then I also have Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen, The Darkest Minds by Alexander Bracken, and Looking for Alaska by John Green. Now, the reason why I got the Nook was because, oh sorry, my bad. Okay, so the reason why I got the Nook was because if I ever heard of a book, like there's a lot of books that I'm just not sure about, that I don't really know if I want to waste all the money on buying an actual book and then hating it. So I got the Nook to try books out, and if I'm loving it, then I can probably go pick it up in the store. So yeah, that's basically what I bought the Nook for, and also because it's really cool and I really wanted something that was small that could fit in my hand. And I also got the case at Barnes & Noble. I actually bought this yesterday. So yeah. Okay, so I've been waiting all day. Literally, today's Monday. I went this morning to go get these boxes so I can do an unboxing haul. And then as soon as I started to, like, I went to class because I had to go to class. And then I came back from class and I started doing my makeup for this whole thing. And when I started to film, my camera was dying, so I couldn't do it. So I've been waiting all day to open these for you guys. And I figured, Kayla, you can wait because you're not going to read them yet. I mean, I already read one of these, but I wanted to reread it because I just loved it so much. This is like a book I wouldn't mind rereading over and over again. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to start with the smaller one and then go to the big one because big ones are cool, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have as much as the small one does. So, the little invoice, which is torn by the way, Barnes & Noble. So, the invoice says that I paid, it doesn't say the total that I paid, it just says that Don't Die Dragonfly was $8.60 and Last Dance was $7.93. So, in high school, my mom rented this book from our library, and she had me read it because she was like, Kayla, this is really good, like you really need to check this out. So it was Don't Die Dragonfly by Linda Joy Singleton, and the second one was Last Dance by Linda Joy Singleton. Can't pronounce that. But I read this one and I loved it, and I started to read this one, but I didn't have a lot of time for it, so I needed to come back to it. And this is something I've really been wanting to reread because I loved this book. It was just so good, and I just like, I just loved it. And honestly, I recommend this to you guys. Like, yeah. So moving on to the big boxaroo, and they got my scissors. Always cut away from your body. You know what the funny thing is? I already know what's in here, but it's just so exciting. Like, yeah. It is hot in here because I can't turn my fan on, and I'm trying to open this box. When I have a shirt on, I probably should have just taken this jacket off. Yes. And this one's scratched. Oh, I probably just scratched that right now. My bad. Never opened packages of scissors again, I guess. So I got the third book in the Don't Die Dragonfly series, which is Witch Ball. And there might be 7 books that I don't know how many books there are to it. I just know I have the first 3 because that's what my mama read, and apparently she read all of them, something like that. I don't know. And then I got Shatter Me by Tahira Mafi. I could have sworn I purchased the hardback. That was the whole point of me ordering it online, and I might just send this back because I'm so disappointed. But I guess it's okay. I'm still really excited to read it. This is one of the trilogies that I wanted to read, but I really wanted the hardback because this was one of, like, I have an idea of what books I want in hardback and which ones I don't really mind if I don't have them in hardback. So this is one of the books that I wanted in hardback. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. But yeah, this is the last book that I got in the box from Barnes & Noble. Hope you guys enjoyed my haul. I did buy 14 books. That's crazy. Like, I'm going on a book buying ban, and I'm gonna do this little, hopefully I'll start buying books. Who knows? But I'm gonna be doing this little thing where I have this jar that's supposed to be for gas money, but I stopped putting money in the gas money jar and I just started paying for gas. I don't know. But I'm probably gonna put that little jar up here and start putting some cash in there. I don't know how much yet. I'll figure it out. But for books, so after like every other week I'll go buy books or something with that book money. So I'll give myself some book money. So I'm gonna try and do this. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't even like, can I zoom out? Oh, it's not even focused. Ah, it's gonna get me. Okay. These are all the books I bought. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you guys again soon. I'm starting to sweat now. This is crazy.